Tiffany arrived a week and a half ago now, and she was brought into our vet clinic that we take our bunnies to as a surrender to euthanise, because her friend had passed away and they said they didn't want her to be lonely outside in the hutch by herself, so they thought the best option was to get her put down. But she's a perfectly healthy 8-year-old bunny, and so the vet that treated her asked if it could be a surrender to rehome, and the previous owners agreed. So the vet rang me up and asked if I would take her on for them, and of course I said yes. So she stayed overnight at the vet's on the Friday night, and apparently she wasn't very happy there. She wasn't eating or drinking very much. She was refusing the critical care they were trying to give her and all that sort of thing. So obviously a lot of changes for her. I mean, she just lost her bunny friend a couple of days ago, and then her family were gone, so a lot of changes for her, so that was understandable. But once she got back here, she settled in pretty quickly, and she's been eating and drinking wonderfully. She's such a sweet, dear girl. She's teeny tiny little thing, as you can tell, but fully grown because she is 8 years old. So I'm just letting her settle in and go through her quarantine period for a couple of weeks. So she's probably got half a week to go of quarantine, just to make sure, that she was an outside bun, so just to make sure that she hasn't picked up any diseases that she could pass on to the other bunnies here, because we do have a lot of older bunnies and immune compromised bunnies, so I have to be a little bit careful, but I'm pretty sure she's fine. And then I'm hoping I can bond her with one of the other bunnies. We've got Henry, who needs a friend, but he is quite a full-on boy and quite hard to bond with. Otherwise we have Stevie, who is a blind 1.5-year-old bunny that I have, and she is in with 2 other bunnies at the moment. She's in with a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old bunny, but they are obviously older bunnies, and I have been thinking, well, it would be nice to add another little bit younger bunny to that group, just for when the 2 older ones pass away, so that Stevie's not left on her own, because being blind, she really does need a friend, a bunny friend for comfort and to feel secure. So once this little one's out of quarantine, we will go about bonding.